Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Ivy and I'm a makeup artist, YouTuber and content creator based in Asaba, Delta State, Nigeria. And today's video is going to be not a makeup haul, a product haul. Now if you like to see what I hauled from Viccabel, which came in this package, then please keep on watching. And while you are watching, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on that black button underneath this video. Like this video, drop a comment in the comment section, and let's just roll right in. Welcome back, guys. So this is going to be a tough one. Now I'm going to leave timestamps in the description box so that you can go to where the brush review actually started from. Okay, so I've done about 5 or 6 purchases from Viccabel in the past, from Asaba here, and I've always gotten my deliveries relatively on time. But I recently came to discover that what I used to do then is, whenever I place the order, because I didn't used to pay directly on the site, I used to, follow up with them on Instagram, and maybe that was why those hauls had been going smoothly. But this particular haul, guys, after this haul, I sincerely doubt I'm gonna be purchasing any other product from Viccabel. Their customer service was whack. It was bad. It was so bad, it put me off the brand. So guys, I decided to give myself a belated birthday present, and then I wanted to go ahead to get this product right here. Now, I placed this order on the 17th of November. Let me just confirm from my phone. I placed this order. They were having a sale at the time, and so I placed the order, yes, on the 17th of November, and I majorly wanted to get the Luxe Pro Artist 25-piece collection. That's the pink one, and I placed my order on the 17th of November. By 29th of November, I had not gotten my my products. I was really shocked, and then I reached out to them on WhatsApp, and then also sent a message on Instagram like, what's up, I placed my order when you were having your, I think it's their HQ unveiling sales they were having at the time. They gave some little discount, so I just thought like, okay, let me just make use of the opportunity, right? So about 30 minutes after I sent a message, I followed up on Instagram as well. I received a call, and whosoever was on the line that day should thank the Lord God for being a well brought up lady. So the lady was like, the address my house address that I gave them was wrong. I was like, what? So as I was talking to her, I went on my phone, my email, and I checked. I was like, no, this address is not wrong. Like, what do you mean my house address was wrong? It's not wrong. This is where I stay. What is going on? She was like, they had been trying to call me. They had called me several times. I didn't pick, which was a blatant lie. Number one, I have the Viccabel phone number. It never called me. And even because I placed orders, like, I was picking calls left and right because, I mean, it could be delivery or anything, right? The number that even called me, I picked it immediately. It called me. So what are you talking about? And she was like, they tried to reach me, they couldn't. I was like, what? You tried to reach me, you couldn't. You have my phone number. You couldn't send me a text message. You couldn't send a follow-up email. With the amount of things I bought, you were just happy to keep my money to yourself. So God forbid something happened to me, or maybe I was stuck in a hospital or something. That's how my money would have just gone to your company. That's thievery. I was so pissed, and I told them, I said, okay, there is a GIG station close to me. Just send it to the station. This was on the 29th. So send it to the station. I'll go pick up from the station. Since obviously my house address that you have is not correct. Oh yeah, according to you, send it to the station. And then I made another makeup haul on the 1st on the first or on the second, no, on the first, and then by the third, they had called me from the same GIG that my parcel had arrived. So I was rushing there thinking it was Viccabel. Was it Viccabel? No. Hey, I got back home that day and I was like, these people are trying me. So I sent a message and like, what's up? What? Okay, send me my way bill number. Let me even know when you send this thing. And guys, guess what? They sent me my way bill number and I went on GIG Logistics to track it. You know when the order was sent out to me? On the 2nd of December. Mind you, I placed my order on the 17th of November. I contacted them on 29th of November and the girl told me, in case I didn't say it earlier, that they were going to send it out immediately that day. Did they send it out? No. She waited throughout the 29th, throughout the 30th, throughout the 1st, and she sent it out on the 2nd. And I was like, what the hell? Like, I just sent them a message like, I'm really, really disappointed. And the girl, whoever was on the line was telling me, you gave us a wrong number. It's not our fault. The fault is on you. I said, hey, today I have your time. I went on my email. I screenshotted all my previous hauls from Viccabel with the same house address, and I sent it to them. I was like, this order was not this house address. This order was not all these other orders were not all this house address. How come I received this one? I didn't receive this one. What, like? That was when whoever was handling it now sent one very. You know when someone is trying to say sorry, but they are not saying it, like, sorry, but I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. That was what the person sent. And I was just like, well, you guys have luck, you already sent it. Because if you had not sent the parcel as when I contacted them that day, guys, I would have cancelled the order there and then and demanded for a refund. Like, what the hell? Are you the only brush company in the world? Please. I mean, are their brushes good? Yes, I guess they are good. Are they affordable? Yes. Although of recent I saw that they've done some price hikes and price changes, but they're not like the best brushes out there. They are good brushes, relatively cheap for the number of brushes and you know, quality of brush. But after this whole, I don't think I'm getting all that thing from Viccabel. So it was sent on the 2nd, and then I received the. Let me just check my house address of this parcel. It was sent on the 2nd, and then I received it on the 5th. So GIG Logistics, they really did a good one. They sent it in their PRO package, because I think like they have this thing where if you order up to a particular amount, they use their PRO package, and then it looks just like this, skin packaged, well packaged like this. I got the 25 pieces professional brush set. The Luxe brush set came in a bag like this. I got this makeup brush cleaning pad, and I was gifted with this I think it's a makeup removing sponge or something, whatever. Thank you, Viccabel, for this, I guess. Then I got some other individual brushes, and you know, just the package. I got some other individual brushes, and then I think there is a note here. It says, hi Yvonne. Okay, I didn't say this before. Hi Yvonne, I hope you enjoy our products. Thanks for your patronage, Viccabel. It's personalized though. It's written like with hand. It's not like type. So okay, this has calmed me down a bit. Anyway, guys, I'll be introducing this into my skincare and see how much I love it. This brush cleaning pad, I already have the other matte of it, which I love, so I'm going to be using this also. Let me see. I think it has like let me just take this open. I know that this video it's all about the brushes, but I just wanted to let you guys know like what I got majorly. It has like this thing right here where you can put your hand into like this and just wash your brushes, which is really, really cool. I mean, I always wanted to get that, but I've not really seen like a Nigerian beauty brand carrying this, so ooh, that is nice. Then onto the brushes. I've opened this brush bag already. It has two openings right here and here. It opens up fully, so I just tried to repackage it. This is the Viccabel 25 piece professional deluxe Viccabel Luxe Pro Artist Collection 25 pieces professional brush set. Looks just like this, and these are the brushes. What really moved me to get those brushes. It's not like I needed more brushes. It's not like I needed something, excuse me, in particular, but the color, guys, these brushes are pink. The ferrules are pink. The color. So it comes like this. I already opened it previously and tried to repackage it. And then when you remove this, you have like the brush numbers and what the brushes mean. We're going to be using that when we go into detail with those brushes. And when you open up the brushes, you have the brushes right here. They come well packaged, like each of them has like individual covering, like nylon covering on it. And it's not just those ones, it's those ones that come like with the sticker, so they are actually well protected. I love that. And it also has like this brush guards on it, so it can help keep your brush shaped. What I'm going to do now, I'm just going to go and take off all this from the casing, and then we'll come back and look into the brush review proper. So I'm back. I have gone on to take the brushes off the plastic covering. So we're going to be going into the brushes, and I'm going to be looking at this right here just to know the names. What is written here: it's time to upgrade to the next level with this luxurious professional set that are handmade with premium materials, hair bristles so soft, with the aim of delivering pro level makeup with seamless coverage and precise application. The set contains a diverse mix of specially curated face and eye makeup brushes to cover all your makeup needs on a professional level. Well, I guess it's more like a professional makeup brush set, because with the kind of brushes I'm seeing here, right off the bat, I would say if you really want to get the brushes, I would probably recommend the 20-piece Deluxe Pro brush set over this one. This brush set is currently going for 40,000. It wasn't when I got it, but I think there was a price hike recently. So the very first brush, you have the NK38 large powder brush, which looks just like this. The bristles are soft, relatively slightly softer than their previous brushes, like the brushes in the Deluxe Pro set. I think these are just slightly softer than those ones. And this, guys, can you see this on my face? This is a huge powder brush, the NK38 brush. Then you have the NK39 Luxe powder brush, which looks just like this. Still feels very soft, not pokey at all, just quite soft. Those brush is a huge brush as well. Like I love this kind of brushes just to set my face. You can set your face in no time. Quite soft, looks well made. The ferrule, guys, and this color is just so beautiful. Then the main reason why I wanted to get, okay, now let's go in order of this list. You have the NK40. The NK40 is called the blush and bronzer brush, which looks just like this. Now, from what I can see here, there are some repeat brushes that you have in some of their other collection, because this NK40 brush reminds me a lot of the Viccabel NK2 brush from the Deluxe Pro collection. I mean, when this brush came, it was, like a bit more tapered like this. You can see they're almost similar. I'm sure that by the time I start using this one, it will flare out a bit. So I think they are similar brushes, just that this one is just slightly bigger. They look so similar. Well, we'll see, but they look like actual dupes. Like I said once more, this NK40 is the blush and bronzer brush, and I actually got a second one of it right here. I wanted I thought it was going to be smaller than what I'm seeing here. I wanted a blush brush that was not as as big as this. So it was a blind buy anyway, so I just got two of it. I don't know. I'm probably gift one out. Who knows? Because it's not going to do what I need it to do. But they are really, really pretty soft brushes, which I love. Then I got the NK42 Buffer Foundation Brush. The skipped over one here, the NK41 brush. The NK41 brush is not here. I just went for from the NK40 blush and bronzer brush to the NK42. But this right here, this NK41 huge foundation brush, this is actually the determining factor. This is actually the main reason why I wanted to get this brush. And looking back, I probably would have gotten two of this brush, but I really couldn't tell. And there were no like reviews on YouTube, so I didn't know. I didn't want to just do like a blind buy and start regretting it, because I had gotten one other brush from the Luxe collection, the purple, those were the purple ferrule foundation brush that came, and it was pretty small, so I didn't want to take that risk. But this foundation brush, guys, see, is huge. Can you see? This foundation brush reminds me a lot of like how big my Juvia's Place foundation brush is. It's that wide, although it's not as slanted as Juvia's Place, but it's wide enough. I love brushes that are wide like this, because I actually do my base before I do any other thing, so that is good to know. Then you have the NK42 Buffer Foundation Brush. The NK42 Buffer Foundation Brush is a smaller version of that brush, and it looks it's quite dense, like it's so dense. And you can see from this one, you can see that the bristles are, you know, they have some give to it. It's quite long, it can bend. That's the NK41. But you can see from this one, it's quite short, so like it's unable to even, you have to use force to bend it. It's so dense, quite dense. It's not as big as this one, it's not as wide as well, but it's going to really be good for foundation. I'm thinking of trying it for those like really lightweight foundations, more like those CCBB cream texture like foundations. I can't wait to try this out. This is the NK42 Buffer Foundation Brush. Then you have the NK43 Angled Blending Brush, which looks just like this. It has like a slant to it, and this reminds me a whole lot of this brush from the Deluxe collection, which is the NK3 brush. Like, guys, these two brushes are the same. The only thing, because these pink ones are, these Luxe practice brushes are like new, they've not had time to like really spread out. So I know that with use now it will spread out, but these two brushes, they are dupes. Like, I feel like they are repeats of some brushes in this brush set. They're not like all like different styles or cuts of brushes. So there you have it. This NK43 brush is the angled blending brush, and then you have the NK44 angled foundation brush, which looks just like this. Now this brush, I really love brushes that are like this. I didn't know this brush was going to come in this set. If you have the White Glam Beauty brush set, there are two brushes in that White Glam Beauty brush set. The Face Expert brush set, I have one right here. Like, can you see? They are like really almost similar. So if you own this brush, it's almost the same thing as this. Then I recently started seeing one I really wanted to get from Younger Beauty. It's like a similar design. I think the Younger Beauty foundation brush. This NK44 brush is the angled foundation brush. I've seen two brushes that I love a lot. The foundation, this huge foundation brush, and this one. Love to bits. Then you have the NK45 angled contour brush, which looks just like this. Now this is a new one. There's another brush I got from this particular makeup haul from this purple ferrule brush. What is it called now? The purple ferrule is called the pink one is called the Luxe Pro Artist Collection, and the purple one is called, I'm just trying to open up Viccabel on my phone to see what it's called. The purple ones are called like the Lush Collection. Good, the Lush Collection. So they recently came out with this brush, which I got from them, from the Lush collection. Okay, I can see that this one is slightly smaller, so they're not similar brushes in any way. This one is like a bit longer, quite fluffy. I feel like it would be good to apply your contour, you know, even to apply your blush. I love how fluffy this is, and the brushes are just so soft. The NK45 angled contour brush. Then you have the NK46. You have the NK46 setting powder brush, which looks just like this. Now we have been told that this NK46 brush is actually a dupe for this NK6 brush, but guys, this NK6 brush is like one of my favorite brushes ever for dusting off and setting under eye. Like, it just fits right into that space right there, and I feel like this is made of natural hair bristles, whereas this is more synthetic. I don't know, it doesn't look as full. Maybe with washing it might be, you know, like come out a bit more. We'll see. NK46 setting powder brush, but it does seem like it could do the work. If you guys want to, like, if I get a request, I could probably do a makeup look using this brush or something. Then you have the NK47 precision powder brush, which, what is it now? Yes, which looks just like this. Now I feel like this NK47, why then did they say this NK46 is like a dupe? I can't believe this, because personally I feel like this NK47 brush is more like a dupe to this one. I don't know. I think this is more like a dupe to this one. This is from the Deluxe Pro set, the NK6 brush. I don't know why they say it's that other one. You can see it right here on their page. We have an awesome version of the highly requested highlighting brush now available as single, the Luxe Pro Artist Collection NK46, and they're holding it up alongside the picture of this brush right here. So I think this NK47 is more like a dupe of it. This is the precision powder brush. I see it actually, yeah, okay. These brushes are soft as are most of the Viccabel brushes. Then you have the NK48 highlighting brush, which looks just like this. If you have the Real Techniques setting brush, that small setting brush, almost looks similar. This is pinched in right here at the ferrule. It's pretty small. I would like to use this like with pressed powder to set underneath my eye and stuff. So well, we'll see how that goes, but it's supposed to be a highlighter brush, the NK49 brush. Then you have the NK50 concealer buffer brush. Now this brush, I have one other one from the premium platinum eye set. I feel like they are dupes. So if you own the platinum eye set, this is actually a dupe of it. The Viccabel NK21 brush from the platinum eye set is like a dupe of this NK50 brush. I normally use this to like apply my color correcting concealer on my face before I apply my foundation and stuff. So I'm happy that I have like a dupe or another one of it. Then you have the NK51 flat concealer brush, which is this brush right here. This is a new one. I don't think they have this in any other set. I don't think they have like a smaller one, but it's like an eyeshadow brush. So it looks just like this, like just like a typical concealer brush, a bit bigger than, you know, normal, like to clean up the eyebrow, but you can use it on the face. Looks cute. Oh guys, I am sorry, I actually made a mistake. Okay, so this is actually supposed to be the highlighting brush, the NK48 brush, which I can make use of highlighting brush. And the other brush that I put up earlier is actually the NK49 cream setting brush. Because I was wondering how this was going to be a highlighter brush. That's why the one I said looked more like the Real Technique setting brush. It's actually a cream setting brush. That is the NK49 brush. Then this is actually the NK48, which is the highlighting brush. Okay, it's fluffy enough. I think it's small enough to use as a highlighter brush. So I just wanted to make that correction quickly. The numbering here, it's not making it easy for me to see everything properly. The next brush we have right here is the NK52 shadow brush, which looks just like this. They have a similar brush in, I think I have a similar brush. They have it both in the deluxe 20-piece deluxe pro set and in the platinum eye set, but I think the one that comes with the, I can almost swear that this one came with the deluxe pro set. Is like a similar brush, eyeshadow brush. You can see this is the NK8 brush. It looks a lot like the NK52. The eyeshadow brush that came with the platinum eye set is a bit longer, so you can see that these are actually dupes. So if you own that brush set from Viccabel as well, just know that like they are dupes. The NK52 shadow brush. Then you have the NK53 smudge brush. This is one other brush that I really looked forward to owning. That is this NK53 smudge brush, which looks just like this. It's like a smaller or shorter version of the eyeshadow brush that I showed earlier. And this eyeshadow brush actually got a second one of it, like a spare of it. It was cheap and it was on sale, and I just wanted to have another one of it. I love this brush a whole lot. And then this one you actually use to like apply shadows like underneath your eye. It's quite soft. It's not poking me, so that's a good one. I can't wait to start trying this brush out. Then you have the this is the NK53, right? Yes, we have the NK54 nose contour brush. The NK54 nose contour brush looks like this, and it also comes in the platinum eye set as the NK31 brush. So this is the NK31 from the platinum eye set, and this is the NK54 from the Luxe Pro Artist collection. Like, it's really good for like nose contour, you know, just put it on your nose. Just, okay, let's use this one. It just like blends. This one seems slightly softer than this other one, but I can't really see, just slightly, like a tad bit. I can't really see that much difference. I don't know what the special things about these brushes, but the difference is not so much. Then after that, we have the NK56 fluffy blender brush, which looks just like this. This is actually how I like some of my blending brushes to look like. There's a Viccabel. I don't think I have it with me right here, but there's a brush similar to this that comes in the Viccabel Deluxe. No, in the Viccabel Platinum Eye Set. It's one of the blending brushes that comes like this, and I've used it once on my channel before to apply. I love using brushes like this to apply like my transition color. The brush is it's round all the way around, and then it's a bit tapered at the tip. So that is the NK56 fluffy blender brush. If you have the Morphe M513, it's very similar Then if you know the brush I'm talking about, if you own the Platinum Eye Set, that white blending brush, it's very, very similar. I don't have mine handy here, and I really don't want to stand up from here, so I know what I'm saying though. The NK56 fluffy blender brush. Then you have the NK57 detail eye blender brush, which looks just like this. Now this NK, oh, this is already shedding. Wow, see, can you see that? Like I've pulled out 2 hairs right now from this. It's shedding. This NK57 brush reminds me a lot of this Viccabel NK26 brush from the Platinum Eye Set. So if you own that, it's like a similar brush. This one seems more tapered, and this one, the NK26 from the Platinum Eye Set seems more tapered, and the NK57 seems like more flayed. But I mean, with wash and everything, I feel like it can, you know, you can mold it. So the NK57 detail eye blender brush, it's actually be a good one for the crease. Then you have the NK58 crease blending brush, which looks just like this. Now I have been looking for a brush like this to be applying like the black on the crease, like the outer view of my eye here. So I'm happy I have this. If you have the, I have a similar brush. I have a similar brush to this brush right here. This is the Royal Cosmetic Connection Contour Eyeshadow Brush. It looks quite similar, almost similar. So if you own that brush, or you know about that brush, it's like a dupe. It's quite similar, and it will be good to apply shadow like on the outer V of your eye, even like the crease. Seems quite soft though, it's not pokey. That's one thing I love about Viccabel brushes. Whether or not I buy from them again, I don't know, but it seems quite soft. So that's the NK58 brush. We're almost done, guys. Then you have the NK59 lip brush, which looks just like this, just like your standard lip brush. Personally, I really don't use lip brushes rather. I like to use brushes like this to apply like that highlight in the inner corner of my eye. That is what I like brushes like this for. Then you have the NK60 flat defining brush, which is actually this one right here, like that flat brush. You can use it like to clean up your eyebrow, to smudge your lower lash line, for a whole lot of things. This brush came with the Deluxe Pro collection. It also came with the Platinum Eye Set dupes of it. So this is like, you know, you're just a typical flat straight brush. That is the NK60 flat defining brush. Then you have the NK61 dual angled liner and spoolie brush that has like a slight angle right here and a spoolie. And then you have the NK62 liner brush, just like your typical liner brush that you use with like liquid liner. Like if you are a gel liner kind of person, you can use with it. Use it for like with gel liners. And then you have this one other brush, NK55 brush. It's not on this their list right here. This NK55 brush is like dual fiber brush. I feel like they have a brush like this in the Platinum Eye Set. The bigger one, they have 2 brushes like this, one big, one small. I think this is more like the bigger blending brush that came with that eye set. I don't have mine handy here. I have it in the studio, but it looks just like this. And there you have it, guys, all the brushes we got. Like I said earlier, I got a spare of the NK40, I got a spare of the NK52, and I also got this Viccabel NK66 Luxe collection brush. This is like an angled brush. I really wanted to be good for like contour as well. I really can't wait to like dive into these brushes, just play around with them and see how much I would like them. Personally, are they worth the price? I don't think so. These are 25 brushes, currently going for 40,000 naira. The brushes are soft, but just slightly, a tad bit softer than the previous brushes they own. Personally, I would recommend you get the deluxe 20-piece deluxe pro collection set, previously going for 18,000, I think now going for 20,000, and get the platinum eye set, previously going for 16,500, now going for 18,000 or 18,500 thereabout. I mean, the two together, you're getting like 38,000 naira, right? And this brush set is 40,000. Those other ones come with pouches as well, and you have enough face and eye brushes, and they are also soft. They're also very, very good. And if you decide to go ahead and purchase from Viccabel, guys, follow up immediately. You place your order, follow up with them, like back to bumper to bumper, back to back. Don't give them breathing space. Follow up with them on WhatsApp, on Instagram, or better yet, if you want to get from them their products, rather, you can get from like third-party distributors. I think Nanahawa Beauty sells their products. I think Wholesale Beauty Hub. Look for one or two credible vendors on Instagram that carry like retailers or distributors of these products, you know, and just get. But if you're going to get directly from the Viccabel themselves, guys, you have to follow up, be on their tail, be on them 24/7, so that they can attend to you. I really, really hope that their customer service, they do something about it, because they continue like this for a growing brand, they are gonna turn up many customers away. I mean, come to think of it, you're not the only brush brand out there. There are a lot of other brush brands out there, and you push people out of your company, there's another company with arms wide open to receive them, right? So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful. I hope you were able to get like a feel for those brushes. It's really a Luxe Pro Artist Collection brush, but I feel like makeup artists are going to love this. But for beginners, you have no business with this brush set. All right, thank you once again for watching, guys, and until I come your way again next week, remain blessed. Bye, guys.